do it. That's fine. Okay. Okay. How does this look? How should I reposition things? This is a weird one, that's for sure. I just killed for a rank match. Bronze. Let's go. Alright. Good stuff. I am a bronzy, or something along those lines. Let's do it. This can go. This can go. Music's so chill, I love it. So my experience in this game in particular is it's not riichi Mahjong. It is a house rule Mahjong. So it follows a lot of. Start giving these away. I don't want the dragon tiles. It follows a lot of the just think of it as think of riichi Mahjong but minus all the yakus, which technically what makes up the riichi Mahjong. But think of it like minus the yakus, and then well, when you do it that way, you would think, oh, the games are super short, right? It would be, but thanks to house rules, we're not allowed to win off of tiles off other players, like Ron, in this game. So, because of that, games are generally drawn to exhaustion. So there has to be someone's looking for this tile. That means I can't discard this. Is this also a winning tile for someone? Oh, yikes. Uh-oh. That is... Okay, no, it's just a cheat. They were wondering whether or not they wanted to take it. I can't discard this tile. I wasn't waiting on this, and they can't be waiting, and because I was next. Whoever needs this tile is one of these two seats. And they could win with it. Actually, no, it can't. It has to be them because they discarded the 2 tile. So, right now, this person's looking for this tile. That's scary. Oh, that's a pawn. Yep. Then I really want to just get rid of this tile. So I'm an absolute beginner when it comes to learning about Yakus and all that. So I'm going to be like very beginner noob because winning hands are going to be difficult for me. Like here, I feel like I want to go for a this isn't no Yaku. I want to go for a whatchamacallit, I want to pong this. Do that, discard this. And that will allow me to have a... I think this is going to be a dead weight though. Yeah, it's... Okay, no, they discarded it. So they changed their weight. So I can discard this now too. So yeah, they're already in Tenpai, right here. I want to say. Wow. I want to believe that I can grab either one of these. I pull either one of these. I don't know if I no. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty dangerous, all things considered on my end, so I'm happy to not play into that hand. It was a mangan, so... Yeah, I'm okay. Now we're in bonus round 1. Not bad. Discard this. The terminal tiles aren't really what I want, so probably want to discard them if I can. Find an opportunity to. If I can draw more of these mon tiles or the bamboo tiles. Yeah, like that. Discard this. It's already been discarded, so it's fine. I don't expect to draw any more of those. Alright, well, drew that. Can't help it. I'm not going to be keeping any circles. I forget the official name for them in Japanese. I just call them circle tiles. Pon. I'm not gonna lie, I literally didn't even see what just happened. I tapped out and tapped back in. So that was a terrible call. But I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I just gotta play around this new hand, which is probably go for pawn. Just pawn everything I can. Like these terminal they're called terminal tiles, right? Well, the winds and the dragons. I can probably pick up another one of these 3. I can discard. Alright, well I picked up a different one. Not really what I want. What I really want is picking up one of that I already had, right? I'm just looking for grabbing some pairs, which is going to be difficult for this. There's only 1 left, so that's fine. Probably want to discard this 6 tile as well. I'm not sure. No, there's no 6 discard yet, so I might want to keep it in case I draw another one, and then people will be slightly more inclined to discard it. This is a very nice tile, but I'm going to discard it anyways. The winds and dragons are on tiles. 1 and 9 tiles are terminals. Good luck and have fun. Thank you very much, Griffintron. I'm not well versed in the terminologies here. Like calling tiles terminals or honors, very new to me. When I play with my family, it was always just the winds and the dragons. Actually, no, we don't even call them dragons. Like, for white dragon, we called it the blank slate because it's just a blank tile. Yeah, there's another pair. For green dragon, we called it fortune because of its. So you actually play actually before that. Yes, I play with my family, and we do not. We're not a Japanese family, so we do not play with Japanese rules. So we played house rules instead. We followed the basic set of rules, but for the most part, it was just house rules. That's cool. I'm going to play video games. They're different, but at the same time, it's following a similar rule set. In real life, the game feels different because of using actual tiles and being there in person. And also with real life games, it's different when you have to shuffle it yourself versus an automatic table. That also constitutes two different feelings to them. Okay. My hand's a mess. I'm doing pretty poor here, but it's whatever. I want to keep the wins, honestly. Don't cheat. Oh man, should have kept the 9s. Look at that. It's okay, I wasn't expecting a lot of things here. Playing pretty poor. I think at this point my goal is to get to Tenpai, potentially. I feel like I would be lost if I were to play the real tiles, honestly. I haven't been playing that long. Fair. It's one of those things where you just kind of trod along the way. Like, you start playing, you don't really understand what's happening, but you watch and play, and then you'll quickly start picking up rules, like, oh, that person won, how? I'm gonna lose 1,000 points here. I'm gonna be in no 10. That's fine. I doubt anyone's going to discard this tile, so it is fine. I can only win off this tile. Yep, that's game. Oh, I got Tenpai. Just barely. Oh, that's pretty lucky. Hey, 1,500. Yeah, I made a mistake early on in that hand. Thanks. Where I wasn't supposed to do what I did. So I'm pretty happy for the result. Because I had a actually decent hand going for triple chi, but then I accidentally pwned away one of the important tiles in my chi, so I had to break it up and divert from that hand to something completely different. Somehow still made it to Tenpai by literally the end of the round. Oh boy. That was getting pretty risque. Okay. I think maybe I should have discarded dragon there. The red dragon. Not the, I think that is West Wind. No. South Wind. That's South Wind. My reading's a little rusty. So this hand, what I'm going to probably go after is probably oh, it is west. Okay, yeah, my reading is rusty at this point. I need to be able to like visibly see all the wind tiles to know which one means what. Do I give this up? I'll pivot. I think this is the wrong decision. I should have given this up, but I want to kind of still stick with my original plan, which is going for a full color. So I was going to just discard all my bamboos. Yeah. It's gonna be a small hand for sure, but it's probably the easiest hand I can think of right now to make. Because I'm already at 7, 8, 9 here. I got 4, 5, and 1, 2. Obviously, 7, 8, 8 is actually a very nice set of tiles to have in your hands. You can pivot off. You can pivot off of you can get 6 or 9. Obviously, 9 is worth less than 6 for being a terminal tile, unless I have the rest of my hand with terminals too, right? But don't need that. So here, this is a 2-sided weight with a 3 or 6 of the circle tiles. It's not a bad weight. In most cases, this would be a pretty average weight. 2-sided weights are pretty average, I find. You generally don't. For most people I play against, you would avoid having a single tile weight. Yeah, just a half flush. It's a poor hand, but get the brown going. Here with this hand, I would probably go for none of the wind tiles. The wind tiles aren't exactly what I'm looking for here, and I don't have many to begin with, right? So probably go for a triple chi hand. This is unfortunate. If I don't expect this because this 8-9 kind of thank you. 8-9 is not really a nice set. Like 7-8 is much better because you pivot to 6 or 9, so it's a 2-sided weight for a chi. Whereas this is a single weight for a chi, so it's pretty sad. And that's why I generally discard these, like the 8-9s. But my hand's coming kind of nicely together right now, so. I could pivot into a triple pong, so pong pong pong, and then I can just discard these and probably if I pawn this, I'm going to discard this tile for example, and then discard these two and go for a. Don't want that. Yeah, like this hand's actually coming together very nicely right now. Discard this tile. I have pair 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 pair, and I could technically go for a 7 pair hand right now. It is not that big of a pivot. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 pairs and 3 more. I can discard. I have options to draw from, like because these are all single tiles, right? So it's not like I have a triple in my hand right now. Which makes this hand a very easy to. Okay, well that's a triple. I'm taking it. I think biggest thing is knowing where to pivot for games like these. Oh, that's a riichi. Quite dangerous. Quite dangerous. Based off these tiles alone, it's probably a bamboo hand that they're looking for to win on. So anything they discard is a safe tile. Obviously, if they draw their tile, can't help that, but playing defensively here is probably my best case scenario. Okay, these... I mean, if it was a single tile wait for this tile, because this two are discarded, that'd be insane. That would be... That's some, like, super future thinking. Pong. Okay, this is probably what they want. So let's discard this. This tile is probably what they're looking for. Let's do it. Okay, it's not. Good. I'm thinking that they wanted a bamboo tile, and 6 is normally a pretty dangerous tile to discard because of like the different win conditions you can. It kind of falls under. Oh, there's a 5. So there's a 5. A 2/5 weight with the red Dora. 12,000. It's a Hanemon. I don't understand like the scoring system because it's the Han and the Fu. But I kind of get to, like, as I play, I'm slowly learning about these type of things. It's a pretty big hand, yeah. I mean, based on the tiles alone, which we saw, I'm not surprised. No, it's a Pong. Probably drew the second one after they discarded the first one. So that's a very scary thing right there. That's triple Doras. I've seen charts that explain it all, but I haven't memorized any of that scoring stuff. Who is relevant only if your hand is 4 Han or less. Ah, okay. Okay. But that was a really big Han, hand with a lot of Han in it, so Fu was pretty a non-factor there then. Yes, that triple Dora, yes. Yeah, this right there, if they win with this, gosh, I do not want to be on the receiving end of that. I do not. Despite my lack of knowledge in riichi Mahjong, I understand what not to play into, what I do not want to get hit by, which is that this little triple Dora. That is very, very scary. I have a decent hand right now though. Discard some of my bamboos. Let's cheat. Oh, I can't even. Tuck it. They tuck it. Alright, looks like I did get rid of my bamboos now. I mean, I could greed. But I'm so bad at reading other player hands. I mean, I'm not that great either, but this looks like they're about to win. So, I'm very scared right now. Like, I'm not kidding. This hand? Look at those. Like, they're on track for a very simple triple. That looks like a triple. Uh-oh. Okay, phew. That's a triple Pong. So, that is absolutely terrifying. Okay, that's free to discard. I tried doing that thing where you shift. That's not how it's scared. I like to play into a lot of things a lot of the time, but for me, that's just how I learn. When I know something's scary, I try not to avoid it, and more so than not, I'll pay the price for it. But I like doing that. Face my fears head on. Okay, good. That was a safe discard. At this point, I don't know what is a safe discard and what's not a safe discard. Like, even though it's only 4 tiles, I can't say for certain that they have every tile they need right now. Like, are they looking are they looking for a specific tile to win right now? Is that what's happening? Alright, I'll take it. Discard this. Right, which is the scary part. It's like if they're already in Tenpai, then... Alright, well now they're absolutely in Tenpai. That answers that question. They just had to fin... Don't need to call this. No Yakus. Yeah. I'll just discard it. I need pairs here. I'm not looking for to finish up a chi. I need one more pair so I can pwn and then I have triple pwn, and I can call from there. So I need a pwn, and then you look for another pair. So really, I mean, I haven't either, but this game is really nice about that. It tells you about being not in Yaku, so it tells you when you don't have a hand, and stuff like that. So it's really nice. It's a really friendly game in that aspect. So at this point, I'm just scared of them being getting a sumo with that kind of hand. That is insane. Maybe I should keep the 5 if I was going to draw that. I don't know. I think I'm currently in 30-10. Is that me? I think that's me, right? Currently in 30-10. Oh, right, because they discarded a tile that technically I could have won off of, but I mean, I had no Yaku anyways, so it didn't matter if I was in 30-10 or not in that position. Technically, I am in Tenpai, so if we go into exhaustion, if we like exhaust the tiles, I'm not gonna lose any points. Yep, no Yaku. Ho! Okay. Well, the person to my right finally wins their first round. Or wins their first hand. So they're not completely out yet. Wow, that dragon though. I missed it. I just missed it. I mean, kinda. They've been losing pretty hard all game, so they finally get to win a hand, which is kind of nice for them. As you can tell by the score. I don't know if there's a way to toggle the scoreboard, but yeah, I actually like this hand. It's a lot of pwn. I'm just gonna pwn. Oh, that's lovely. That is a lovely tile to own. Discard this. If someone can discard me on my yeah, the east wind tile. Getting 3 of those isn't great. I wouldn't mind grabbing a north wind tile too. By the way, getting a 3rd one of that. Woo! The failure tiles are with you. I hope. I recognize based on prior experience I'm playing pretty poorly, but I think that's okay. Something that I have to like grind out of my system is the idea that when like the honor tiles have serve no purpose. They serve a purpose in this because there's the riichi rules. Everything has a purpose now. In the house rules of Mahjong I played, the wind tiles and the dragon tiles serve no purpose aside from being just normal tiles, and because of that, their value decreased significantly since you can't do anything besides pwn with them. Yeah, I like this hand. Pwn. Honestly, this being my first ranked match gets me a little giddy inside. It's a lot of fun, meeting just random players and just having fun playing. just realized my game. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. If I can sumo this hand, that'd be wonderful. Only 3 tiles left for my hand to win on. So this is a 2-sided weight with 3 tiles possible to win on. Can't say much about this. I'm probably expecting someone else to win first. This is a pretty difficult weight to difficult hand to win on with given the number of tiles, especially since one of the tiles I want to win on is on the dead wall, right? So I'm lacking tiles to begin with, which is not great. I'm hoping that with people just constantly calling out tiles, that shifts the favor into my hand, but who knows? Will I be finally able to breach the 30k points mark? I've made it straight to 30k, but I had one cheap hand win, that was about it. Sumo! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hanuman! Haha! It's a Hanuman hand with the action. Did it! All lasts, yes! And I'm in first place right now. Oh, okay, that's already not the worst way in the world. This is probably a very cheap hand though. It's just gonna be triplets. It's not like before where I had like the wins and whatnot. It's fine. I don't have to go for it. If possible though, 7 pairs. Oh man, I wanted to. I was close several hands ago for 7 pairs, but I decided to break it up and go for the triplets. For this hand, I might want to try going for a full flush. If I draw more circle tiles. Otherwise, I probably just have it just as a half flush. But even without half flush, I think it's fine. I just want pairs. Grab more pairs. I don't think I want any cheese this hand. Alright. I was going to keep that red dragon if no one discarded, but 2 people already discarded it, so I was like, alright. Never mind then. If I were to give up a tile for that, it would probably be the 7 circle. That or the 9 of 9 Mon. Alright, that's a good draw. I'm going to discard this then. I'm honestly, because I don't know the rules, I don't know the Yakus, I don't know what's the best point of pivot. I recognize that having terminal tiles and honor tiles when I don't need them is pretty bad, but being able to work off of the fact that I can have them works pretty well. I don't want that. Discard this. Keep the dragon. I'll probably discard the dragon next round. Yeah, it's like tiles like those where it's like, oh, I might be able to like, you know, make a 3 with it. And I don't really want that. That's not what I'm looking for in my hand. So in my head, I think that's a-okay to give up. Yeah, if this is like real life, I would not know how to calculate the hands. To be perfectly honest with you, I just wouldn't know. Like, oh hey, I won. I know it's a winning hand, and I can probably like play out a very simple Yaku, but knowing the value of that hand is something I can't do. All right, I'll start collecting Mon. Pong. Yeah, it looks like a lot of us are giving up bamboo here. You can see tiles like this. So it's going to be a pretty... That's pretty nasty. That's pretty nasty. It's going to be a fight for circles and mon tiles here. But I didn't want to go for bamboo. Especially not after knowing like the enemy... Like, player directly in front of me are just discarding all their bamboo. And they've had so many bamboo on them. Just don't need it. I just don't. Yeah, see, this is much better. Here I'll discard this tile. If I can keep drawing circle tiles, despite what's happening on the board, I can probably go for a full flush, but that needs a lot of luck because, well, not me. 1-8's already gone, 4's up there, 4's over here and there. There's 1 4 tile circle left, so I'm not expecting many more circle tile draws. Probably going to be honors and probably on. Okay, that's good. Grab that. Discard this. So with this kind of hand, I can go for a 6-9. I can probably discard the 6 circles here after completing something over here. Okay. So I'm probably gonna pwn this and try to get a hand off that. It's gonna be a cheap hand, but it's fine. Maybe if I draw like a 4-mon, I could get I could get a I could be in Tenpai for that, but. Alright, I'm in Tenpai. Welcome, Yoshin Sensei Yami. It's okay. As I explained earlier, it doesn't matter if you don't know. If you keep watching and try to slowly understand why something won, or why something happened, you'll eventually pick it up. So right now I'm on a single tile weight, which is one of the worst type of weights in the world, but I think it's fine. I'm holding on to 3-5 mons here, so if I can do a con into something nice that can help me here, I could technically turn this into a pretty big hand, but otherwise this is just probably a very small, inconspicuous hand. All right, what's the tile? That is very helpful for me, actually. Oh, Akage was great. All right, that con really helped me with this. Look at this, all triplets, Dora 300, 8,000. Without the Dora, that was like what, maybe 2,000 to 3,000 points, but nice. Cool. I now need 80 to rank up, I see. Hey, I got 1,000 coppers. Fun stuff! Fun stuff! Where is that? Here it is, quests. A pin tile is weird with all open sets of pins doing almost no. Yeah, Mind Fool Cass. Ringtail 69. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I think at that point, for anyone trying to discard pin tiles, it's probably going to be anything that's already been like called or discarded already. Discarding a new pin tile in that position is pretty bad. Even one actually is pretty bad. But I think that one technically wasn't the worst discard in the world because most people aren't going to be waiting on a single weight discard that has already one discarded, because there was only 2 more that tile left in the in play, right? Because one person discarded, I was pulling the one and I needed a pair. So it's not the worst discard in the world, but it is a scary discard. Personally, I probably would have played in that too if I had that. I wouldn't feel that threatened with that discard, personally speaking. But that's probably just my inexperience talking there, than anything else. But yeah, let me quickly. If it wasn't for the con, it would have been a cheap hand to deal into as well. Exactly. The con really buffed up that hand, because it turned one of my one of my pawns into a triple Dora, which is pretty nuts. But let me quickly use the washroom, and then we can come back to more bronze ranked games. You disagree? Honitsu Toy Toy is a manga and even without Doras. I believe you. I don't know if it's apparent yet, but I don't like riichi Mahjong is very new to me. A person who discards 7 is saying I am dealing either into manga or winning a good hit. I see. I'm new to riichi Mahjong. My only experience is house rule Mahjong. So not even riichi style too, by the way. It's Chinese Mahjong. So riichi Mahjong is very new. I'm still learning the ropes on it and different yakus and whatnot. But a lot of what happens in games, I get carried usually by my experience with the game itself. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 7, 7, 8, 9, 6, 6, 1, 4. Discard 1 here. Probably should have kept the 1 maybe. I like to build off what I can over here. 7's a nice tile to work off with. They were saying that it's bronze. I don't understand Yakuza, so... Oh, and welcome SSJ1 Silink. Sorry, I'm not exactly sure what that spells out. Welcome. Thanks for dropping by. True though, my point was not an expert. I think for inexperienced players, a lot of us are just still learning the ropes. Some of us might be like completely new to Mahjong maybe. I think something I like to say about games in general is that if for games like Mahjong in particular, you'll probably gain the most experience playing ranked. Because other than ranked, it's probably just playing with your friends, right, in a friendly match. So I think people will be coming into bronze for the first time, just trying to learn the game. Completely new raises hand. Fair, like stuff like that's fine, right? That's why I try to explain my thought process and how I play my hand. Like I keep certain tiles because from my personal experience, they're easier to work off of. Like right now, if I can complete, if I draw a 3 or 6 circle or pin, right? They're called pins. 3 or 6 pin, I can discard the 6 mon here and then work off a 2 or 5. Not that riichi. Discard this. No, discard this because that's a terminal tile. Yeah, and now I have riichi. I'm now waiting on a 2/5 bamboo. Which is pretty, like, the enemy should know I'm working on bamboos right now. Like, my winning hand should be around bamboos. Tend to open my hand too often. Having open hand is not the worst. Sometimes having open hand is fine for aggression purposes. At least from my understanding, anyways. Perhaps having open hand is bad, but especially with my personal real-life Mahjong experience, having open hand is whatever. And that's just because it was very... House Rules was a plain dirty hand. Plain and dirty Mahjong, so... Very quick hands, very quick games sometimes, but... having the house rule of you can only win on a draw, you cannot win off players, made the games be a lot longer. Alright. So this is a cheap hand. Start off with something cheap. Personally, I did that because that's just how my hand came into play. I just kind of worked my way into that hand. I felt that was fine of a hand to play out. Like here, I probably want to discard the 1, the 4, and the 9. Probably 1, 9, and then 4. Or 9, 1, and 4. It doesn't matter either way. Because I'm looking at this hand, and the Mon tiles don't look like they build into anything. Whereas this is a 7, 8, 8 is nice because I can pivot into 6 or 9 pins. Here's overall not the worst. It's just I have several bamboos, right? So I want to keep that trend up. And have wins. Look at that, nice wins. So I can just discard that. If I don't pivot into anything nice, I can always just discard my bamboos and work on pins if I draw a ton of pins. Vice versa if I draw a pin. Probably discard dragon here. Yeah. Probably start working on my other dead tiles in my hand I don't really need and probably not going to draw into. Like winds and dragons are hard to draw into since they don't work off of each other. In the same sense that you can chi with number tiles, in that specific sense. Can't. That's a nice draw. That's a very nice draw. Wow, so close. Look at these Dora tiles. I'm so close with these. I'm so close. Just not there. I'm just not there. Okay, that's a Dora tile, but do I want that Dora tile? Not really, right? I mean, I can greed. I can greed. Yeah, with drawing another pin tile here, I can pivot away from bamboo and just focus on pin. And seeing as I'm discarding these tiles, specifically speaking, everyone knows I'm going for pin tiles. Like, this is probably the easiest way to decipher that. I'm going for pins and nothing but pins. This person's not going for bamboo at all. So... Just little things like that as you slowly like start learning. For me too, I need to start learning this kind of stuff as well. Like my read is obviously not 100% accurate. It's almost never is, but I try and keep trying. Follow suit, discard that. really sure what I want right now, but I think I want to discard these 2 tiles too. I don't really want these in my hand. So I need to draw several more pin tiles before I can... Alright. Well, that's that. Man, that's scary. $4,000. Because I was dealer. Man. Alright, it's not the worst, honestly. Winning that first hand really helped stifle that loss there. So I'm looking at this hand, I'm thinking triples. I'm thinking triples here with this hand. Maybe it was too early to discard the wind tile, but for the most part, unless I draw wind tiles early, I would probably just discard them, personally speaking. I don't know if that's the norm or if that's not something people do in riichi Mahjong, but in the Mahjong I played, yeah, see, that was a bad call right there. Discarding the wind tile first, I just drew another one. But the idea behind that is that when you draw like number tiles, you can pivot to cheese or pong with number tiles, whereas with wind and dragon tiles, you can only pong with them. So, having the flexibility is preferable in a lot of cases from my experience, but not always. And it sometimes doesn't pay out. And this is one of those times. So, because of that, I feel like I'm already on the back foot here when it comes to this round. It's not a nice feeling to be at. Because it's like moves like these where, instead of being one step closer to like a winning hand, I just kind of threw it away. It happens, and that's one of the aspects of Mahjong. One of the things I really want to get good at is having an understanding, like a read on how a hand is given, and then working off of it. But it is what it is, and I can't do anything about it. Like with draws like these, I'm not liking it. Like, that's an 8 bamboo. Right, well, see, this is a prime example of, like, what not to do, essentially. Because, well, I could have kept this and got a triple in my hand right here with the wind tile. And that would have been really preferable for me, for this hand, considering what I'm going for. That's a point. No, giving it up, so they want to keep their the north tile as a pair. That's an early riichi. That's a scary hand. I have nothing. I'm not even in Tenpai right now. Okay. I want to discard this. If you did keep it, the chances are the same for that. True. That's kind of the deal with stuff like that, is having the flexibility, right? And that's why it doesn't pay out all the time. Being more flexible means that you open up options for yourself. But sometimes the games like here have the lower possibility chance and take it, roll with it. In that game, it would have paid out a little bit more having the triple wind tile in my hand. Obviously, I wasn't going to win that based on how that round played out. But it's little things like that where it's like, learn to keep certain tiles that you would otherwise quickly discard in your hand a little bit longer. Like here, this is just unfortunate. I had a single mon tile. Obviously, I could have worked off a 7, but overall, I think that was... I believe in this particular example here, it was the correct decision to discard the 7. Perhaps I'm wrong. Perhaps it was absolutely a bad decision, but I'm just going for a quick trash hand here. Don't mind me. Keeping a guest win provides nothing except a filled set slot. Generally, yeah. And that's kind of the thing I'm talking about too, with like being a step closer to a winning hand, right? You're looking for at least from my understanding when I play Mahjong, you're looking for completing your hand, reaching Tenpai soon in order to reach your win condition. If you know what starting hand looks like, it can turn into an expensive hand, or if it's just a fast, cheap trash hand. True. That's gonna come from experience in my mind, or if I want to religiously study the game, right? Because I don't have the knowledge to say, oh, this hand's gonna be expensive or this hand's gonna be cheap. I can gander an idea based on what tiles I have, but that's it. That's all I can do. That's just how unfortunate it is for me playing. But that's kind of why I'm playing to begin with. I'm trying to learn, and it's one of those learn by just playing the game, right? And then just along the way, I'll eventually pick certain things up. Any hand can be more or less valuable if you reach it and just lucky enough. Yeah, no, I absolutely agree, 100%. With games like Mahjong, your personal luck plays a role into your hand as well, right? I strongly believe in that. You can be as strategic as you want, but at the end of the day, if you're just like super lucky, you could probably get like a massive hand out of nowhere. That's just the nature of the game, and I fully recognize that and understand that. I mean, that's part of the thrill too, right? When you see, not even just yourself, but someone stumble upon a super big hand, you're just like, whoa, that's a big hand! Yeah, that's a no Yaku, that's fine. I'm in Tenpai. I know Yaku Tenpai, that's fine. Probably have to, since in Mahjong, especially in this one, you can lose 4 or 5 times in a row, but then win the game with a super strong. True, yeah, with riichi Mahjong in like a double Yakuman, which is an insane hand. Sounds like a fun challenge. Oh, for sure, for sure. I'm just gonna keep myself in Tenpai until I can pong this out, and I probably switch a tile into a winning tile. But until then, I'm playing it safe. Safe in the sense that I'm in Tenpai, although it's a very early Tenpai. That's not my point. My point is that if it's riichi can be valid, does that from actually calling tiles? Is if a riichi can be valuable in on itself, does that not dissuade you from actually calling? The value of a riichi is pretty high, but despite how I'm playing right now, my normal playstyle, I almost never call tiles. My usual playstyle is a really reserved. I mean, talk about cheap hands, right? You really can't go cheaper than that. I'm pretty sure that's the lowest hand you can get in this game. Oh, all last. All right. Okay, I think I can go zero call here. Probably go for a riichi hand here. I think that would be my best course of action. My normal playstyle is usually a riichi hand playstyle. Normally, I don't call as absurdly much as I did last round. Normally, anyways. But where's the fun in being consistent 99 like all the time? Gotta mix things up every so often. At least in my opinion. After all, I'm trying to learn, right? I'm not trying to like. And one of the best ways to learn is just having hands-on experience. Seeing is believing, almost all the time. Almost all the time. So right now I'm trying to build off my hand here and not try to get anything new into this. So although, like certain tiles, I might have wanted to keep like these winds or dragon. I could have easily discarded the seven pin or the 7 mon, either or. Since even though I can work off of them, entirely unnecessary. But I felt that it's this round. I'm probably gonna try to work off my hand here, and here probably just keep discarding things like these. Bum 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 bum. Because personally, for me, I like winning with a concealed hand. I think maybe the 5 mon was a better discard here than the 7 mon. Trying to call for the 6 mon. That's okay. Pong Palace. Sorry, pal. I'm thinking here. So I'm gonna pivot here. I was deciding whether or not I wanted to pivot, and I'm absolutely gonna pivot now. It's I don't know if that's correct or not, but it is absolutely something I want to do at this point. So many pairs. You want apple pie now? Reverie. It's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Yeah, Pong. And that's my pivot point. That's what I wanted to pivot with. It's no longer concealing anything, but okay, that's a riichi hand. Dangerous, but not the worst thing in the world. Another con. Nice. Alright. Ripperoni's person in first place. That's a pretty big hand. Hanemon, yeah. Played right into their hand, buddy. That's not what you want. That's not what you want. It's okay. I mean, for me, second place, plus 4.9. It's, I mean, could have been better, for sure, but that's okay. I think personally, if I just kind of waited on more cheese, I could have drawn into them easier instead of trying to pivot into pawns. But I felt that that was a nice opportune time to pivot into several pawns and then go from there. But obviously that was not right. That's fine. I'm greatly enjoying myself, and I hope everyone watching is as well. Turn 1 on draw? On draw? A concealed con on draw? Are you kidding me? Wow. I have no words for that. I really don't. Okay. True. Very true. I think it's overall. I think it's fine. I think a lot of my goal is to slowly learn and play out hands, and see like what kind of hand can I like make quicker. Because a lot of Mahjong is a numbers game, so knowing what you can go for and what you can't, learning how to pivot and whatnot is key. Is in my opinion pretty pivotal to winning. So. Like right now, I don't want bamboo at all, actually, so I hope I don't draw too many more bamboos. I wonder how many times that happens, sumo on first draw. Probably not many. Isn't that Blessing of the Heavens or something? Blessing of Heaven. You mean Tenho? Yeah, it's a Yaku, right here. Win a hand is dealing the first turn with the first draw. Dealer only. Man, I get the feeling that would cause many people to get really salty if you get that win. You just drew into a win. It's a Yakuman win, but still, I get the feeling a lot of people get really salty. Oh boy. I just want to be in Tenpai, buddy. I just want to be in Tenpai. I see more 13 orphans than 10 hoes, and that's saying something. That is saying something! I was wondering what the statistics of it was. Yeah, true. Had a double riichi once, but didn't win first turn. Oh, that's painful, yo! That is so painful. It's a cheap hand, but man, that's a painful first round. I think everyone was having nice hands, and then you win with a hand like that. It happens. That's just how the game goes, but still. I think I had a friend I was playing the other night, and they kept winning with like 1,400 hands. And I was like, I don't know how you're doing that, but that's pretty funny. Like, they just knew to like quickly go for cheap, dirty hands to just get into like get into their bonus rounds. And I was like, that's smart. That's really smart. 1, 3, 5, 7. Really, I have the entire odd set in bamboo. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9. Give me something to work with here. It's a single tile weight, but I'll take it. I'm dealer after all. I could probably try to play it out longer, but Yeah, that's the one. That's watch. You'll draw a 4 so. Ranya. Riichi Uradora, 340 7,700. Yay, but my bonus round. Okay. Yeah, going to early riichi is really nice, at least in my opinion, because enemy just has no idea what, like the other players have no idea what not to discard. And I think a lot of players would prefer not to be on a single tile wait too, so there's that as well. Alright, what's the other door? Show me the money. 5. Alright. Not the worst thing in the world for me. Pretty nice, actually. Yeah, no, I'm getting rid of this. Skip. Huh. I bet. Huh. Alright, who we want? No one wants that tile, really? Would have thought someone wanted it. Oh, not. Watch, I'm gonna draw another green dragon. Watch. That's just how this plays out. Phew, that didn't came to be. Lovely. Discard this. So all I'm looking for here is to complete another 5 sequence, be it a 4-6. If I can draw like a 4-6, that would probably be ideal here. So I can discard this tile, and then wait on a 1, probably a 4 bamboo wait. But no, I don't want that. Alright, discard this. Now I have this. I can discard the 5 mon here. After getting like maybe a 4. If I get 4 bamboo here, I would have a 3-sided weight. Yeah. For sure. Now that I drew this, if I can draw like a 4, for example, like even if I draw a 7, it's whatever. Because at minimum here, it's a 2-sided weight. Yeah, no, I'm not going to pivot that way. At this point, I have a closer chance of pivoting with bamboos. So, I'll just discard the 6 soul here. Put it out. I just need a 147. 147 soul. And I'll be in riichi. The red dragons? True? I'm gonna keep this as my pair, so I can go on a 3-sided weight here. Yeah. Alright, it's a 2-sided weight now. That's fine. That's what I was hoping for. I know this is like a terminal tile, so my hand is worth less. I think that's how that works, but again, I'm not too well versed in all of this, so Maybe it is worth a fair bit more. Maybe it's not, but this is a winning. I recognize this as a winning hand, so I'm going for it. And yeah, this is generally actually how I play Mahjong, by the way. This like riichi style. If you have one tournament, it's worth significantly less. Yeah. I could have held off on the riichi and waited on a 4 or 7, and then just wait on the 4. But right, and the red dragons. But for me right now, I feel this is fine. I could have pivoted this into a more expensive hand, that's for sure, and probably a more experienced player is probably what they would have done too. I'm just trying to win, and I recognize this as a way to win the hand. It is bronze, yes, it is bronze. To be fair for the bronzies, they're not that mindless. I think every bronze player, their goal in their head is just get a winning hand. I think knowing how to play defensively is probably the weakness of bronze players. Like knowing what not to deal. Like this, for example. I feel like I'm bullying this person on my right. I feel like I'm bullying this person on my right. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Anya, I'm so sorry. I don't want to be bullying you, but you gotta stop playing to my hand. What? No, I'm not gonna do it. Why do you tempt me? I'll do it. I mean, at this point, I'm just gonna do it. Why do you tempt me? It's not fair. I know this hand doesn't do anything. This is like bad. It was a bad call. I should be discarding them, but yeah. Oh. Is that something I can do? Okay. Makes it a lot more worth it to go for it then. Thanks. Good to know, good to know. This hand was pretty well crafted then, and I kind of just broke it up. Should have taken the red dragon, but it's fine. There's still another to go. I believe you can. Right, that doesn't matter at all. That doesn't matter at all. Oh man, we are like me and this person on my left. We're just bullying Anya. I feel so bad for them. I really do. I really do. They've just been like beaten up, thrown across the board this entire game. It's why I'm either usually all in or dump fast with wins. Yeah, true, fair, very fair. I have a pretty nice looking hand here, I think. Hey, what's up, phone? Nothing important. I think. Hopefully that's nothing important. Get rid of this. I want these. These are nicer looking. Wow. Anya, fighting back with the bamboo. Buddy, please. Have a good hand. Win. Do something. Pong. Skipped. So someone has 2 of that wind tile. South. 2 south tiles right there. They're using that as a pair. Probably want to discard my terminal tiles here, actually. Like this. I'll discard this because 6, 7, 8's fine, and then discard the 1. And it should be a pretty nice hand. So I definitely do have to still draw into certain things. Like here, I actually don't want the 1. That is pretty tough. I could play it safe, but I want to press for these. Alright, the game's over. Good night. Good night. That's a good night. I'll bet if you're closed. They're not. I mean, I got a decently sized hand with my terminal hand too. Or with my hand with a single terminal. It wasn't worth as much, but it was still worth 7,700. But at the end of the day, it didn't matter. Anya literally played into all of our hands. I don't even know how they managed to do that. Yeah, poor Anya, honestly. Like, I was kind of paying attention all game, because it's not something I normally want to pay attention to, but Anya just kept getting smashed. It was just nothing but constant wrongs, if I remember correctly. It was all on Anya, too. Man. Got a feel for that person. It's like, I just want to play some Mahjong and just deal into everyone's hands. I think that's also a bit unlucky on their side too, because a lot of players will play without thinking like that, and a lot of the time they still don't play into other people's hands. It just doesn't happen. But the fact of the matter is, I think so. Personally, I think so. Like, as long as they like pay attention to the game and like study into what's happening, dealing into hands is a very nice way to understand what people are going to be going for next time. I mean, I've done my fair share of doing that. I've played Mahjong in real life with my family for years. I've constantly dealt into their hands. Back in the day, back when our house rules allowed to deal into to win off other players. Eventually turned that off because of winning too many fast, cheap hands, right? But yeah, a fate person here. Hey, we just played against. Nope, never mind. Different person. Different person. Almost made a oopsie on a mistaken identity read there. Probably pivot off bamboos, the soul tiles here. Or keep this one. If I can get like a 3 pin tile, I could do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. which would be a pretty nice hand. I think, right? That is a good hand, right? 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. I know they're across different sets, but I have 1 2 3 7 8 9 1 2 1 2 3. I just need to complete. I need a 3-pin here. And then I don't know if I want to keep this 5. Actually, it could be good. Probably not. If it like get a 3-pin here, another 1. So I'll discard the 5 because in my mind I'm thinking if I get a 3-pin here, I can discard the 1-pin and go for a 1/4 weight, or if I get a 4-pin or a 4 here, I could go for a discard this and go for a 3-pin weight. Oh, you know what? You are right. You are right. So that was the better move. All right. Yeah. Reverie. You made the right call there. I made a mistake. Played into a Mongon hand because of that. Happens. But it's just what happens when I misread my hand and not understand exactly what I'm going for. I think I tunnel vision too hard on like certain tiles and went for it that way, which is a bad habit to do. Yeah, it's stuff like that, which is why I play these lower ranked games. It's play it out and then try to get rid of these bad habits of like tunnel visioning on certain things, and learning about different things I could have done previously. Like if I kept the 5, I would keep the 4, and I'd be in a very good position at that point, actually. But because I didn't do that, I've now learned that I should be doing that. I should not have discarded the 5, which led me into discarding the 4. That was a terrible decision, and because I did that, now I learned. I learned from Anya. Pretty funny. Okay. No, don't give me the Mon tiles. It's more of the extra soul tile wouldn't progress your hand. Yeah. Yeah, no, because I was thinking of a different win condition, and I tunneled too hard on that. I wasn't being flexible with my hand, despite it being one of the more really flexible hands to work with. So I'm pretty sad about that. I honestly, that was probably a good hand to work off of. For like just to work off of for me in general. Like 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. I have extra 3 and 8. I have a 3 here and a 3 here that I don't need. If I kept the 1, I could 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. To be fair, there wasn't a riichi to give you a warning when she'd be in Tenpai or something. Yeah, she also, well, in a sense, she opened her hand, so I wasn't ever going to get that warning. Stuff like this plays as like a slight warning. I think at best this is like a 6,000 to 8,000 hand, right? At best. I do have a single Dora, so it's not the worst. I don't really have much to say right now about my hand. Obviously, I could have pivoted off the terminal one pin tile for a bigger hand, but I didn't want to wait that long. Not for this hand. Based on my draws, I probably should have not call the riichi there, but instead discard the 8 soul tile, and then draw the 5, keep the 5, discard the 1. Eventually, I'll draw the 8, so I can discard the 3 as well. Oh, you did the math. Thanks. 2,600. If I win, anyways. At this point, I'm at 3 winning tiles left. Looks like it's gonna be, we're gonna exhaust the draw based on how things are playing out. Yeah, looks like we're gonna exhaust the draw. Oh, no. Person next to me sumoed. I'll lose 2,000 points. It's not bad, actually. I'm pretty rusty with the score. Scoring is one of the few things in this game I just don't know enough about. Like, playing the game is fine and all, and understanding what constitutes a winning hand is fine. I don't understand how to score it after the fact, though. Absolutely something I should be working on. Absolutely. It's about how many Hans you have. 4 Hans usually. Okay. Dealer seat, you earn 50% more than usual. Right. Which makes sense because as a dealer you also lose 50% as much as well. Ah, okay. Interesting thing to note. Thank you. Counting the Hans, is not what I'm good at. I'll call riichi here. Bum bum. It's a 4/7 mon weight. And there it is, sumo after riichi. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Riichi, Ipatsu, full concealed hand, Pinfu, pure double sequence, Uradora. Suddenly, I'm not fourth anymore. It's all last. Riichi, Pinfu, Ippeko, Sumo. Okay, that was a very good hand. I'm glad I got to play that out. Let's get rid of these. I need one more of those wins, and I'll be good to go. Man. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, ba, do, 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 do. Do, 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 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 3, 3, 4, 6, 6, 6, 7, 8. Do, do, do. Let's see what I can turn this hand into. What can I build this into? 7? Now I'll discard the 8. Bum 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 bum. I don't want that. I just don't want that. And there's the game. 2,000. Oh, did that put... Oh, you're so close, buddy. So close. Wait, I thought that was all last. I was wrong? One, two, three, three, five. Oh, 6 is a lovely draw there. Thank you. Am I crazy? I thought I saw I said all last round. Am I going crazy? My Discord's the same as the person on my left. No one had 30. Oh. Oh right, there is a minimum requirement for winning the round too. Right. So this person actually just saved the game is what they did. I'll be honest, I completely forgot about that aspect of the game where you have to win with a minimum amount of points. Our fate friend here, just barely hanging in. They can taste their victory. They're also right there. 29,100 points. They're right there. Ba da 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 dum, ba da da dum da dum. Stop! Give me these tiles. Stop it! Alright, take this. I think that was the wrong discard. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very lost looking at my tiles right now. I think I should have discarded the 3 here. I think the 3 should have gone, not the 7. I need certain tiles out of my hand at this point. Specifically speaking, the mon tiles. I say that as one comes into my hand. The 4-7 soul was a pivot tile for me. I could pivot off of those, but I'm being relentlessly shoved other tiles right now. I think my goal here with the remaining amount of tiles left is to get into Tenpai. Maybe. I'm glad I kept the 3 now. Yeah. So I can get 4 pin tile. I can discard this and be in 10. 4 pin is what I'm looking for right now, or 7. 4-7, and I'll be in. I can riichi actually. I just need a 4 or 7 pin. 7. So there's 2 more 7 pin tiles. As for the 4s, none of them are out yet. And there's 3. How do I pivot off this then? I don't. I just need to draw 7 and just hope. I don't know. I don't know. No 10. They win! Oh, man. I'm in 3rd. That was pretty bad. Ouch. Ouch. That's probably my worst playthrough so far. I don't know. I think in the last one I should have went a little more desperate with the calls there. Perhaps that was the right decision. Oh my goodness, everyone is just her. Everyone is just her. Yo, I want that. You know the cat's paw when you play? I want that. I don't know how you get that, but I want that. That's adorable. That's really adorable. I love it. I think this hand's okay. Gotcha. Is it now? Alright, looks like I'm not going to be getting that anytime soon. I'll get rid of the mon tiles. Of course. Of course that's how it plays out. Can't you get some voice packs for your cat girl as well so she always says nya? Nyangan. Maybe? Hanayan or something. Maybe. I mean, the default character already starts doing the whole nyan nyan spiel, so I wouldn't be surprised. Pong. Ponya. Ponya. Yeah, don't worry, game. I'm just getting these. Pondas. Yeah, it's also Fury 10. Don't worry about it, game. I realize I'm in Fury 10. Ponya. Wow. That's a 4 Dora-Khan. Ho. Anyone eat that? Yep. Of course. You know what? I'm okay with this. You know why? I do not want the person on my left to get a 4 Dora-Khan. A 4 Dora-Khan win on me. I don't want to... I don't want to lose to something like that. Losing 2,000 in one go? Fine. I'll eat that loss. I don't want to lose to this person with the 4 Dora-Khan. Either way, that was a bad thing to do. But considering that technically it was a 1 tile away of all things. So dropped frames detected. Oh no. Hopefully. Oh, yeah, no, that would have been terrible. That would have been frightening. I think that would have been like half my points at the very least if I did that. Like, that was like, someone can correct me, but I feel like that was a big hand if I dealt into that. I hope my frames are okay. Sheesh. Okay. Wait, is my stream just not live on YouTube? Is that what's happening? How unfortunate. What's happening? No. Don't want that. Oh, that's really weird. It's been an error on my YouTube set the whole time without me even knowing. Pong. Knew it. Oh ho! Really? I was wondering why no one's speaking on the YouTube side. Can I even go live? Hope I can. Probably want to do it this way, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Three bamboo, please? Please? No? No 3 bamboo? Is this how you're gonna play me? Alright, I don't know what's going on with my YouTube right now. Maybe I have to just delete the YouTube VOD and then just upload the Twitch VOD onto YouTube. Oh well. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh, okay. I double clicked. Everyone, I did a super oopsies. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is probably the biggest uh-oh I have thus far. This is what I get for not paying attention 24/7 to everything. I'm in Tenpai somehow. Strange. Lovely. This person is able to press their advantage here. That doesn't change the fact that I made a mistake last round. Man. Kinda rough. Yeah. Doesn't even look like, oh, YouTube is working properly. Only somewhat properly anyways. What am I not supposed to play in this scenario? I'll discard this because they discarded that to recall riichi earlier. So that should be okay. Why is everything so dangerous right now? Oh, man. Oh, man. Seriously. Okay. Do you win? No. Woo. There's no way they're looking for this, right? I'm almost in Tenpai. Maybe I should just discard the red dragons instead. Okay. Revenge of the small hands. By the way, if there's ever any like issues with the stream, just tell me, and I'll see what I can do to try to fix it. Oh wait, I wanted to pawn that, didn't I? Whoops. All right. That's a huge whoops on my end. I'm pretty sure I definitely wanted to pawn the red dragon there.